Stephen A. Smith says that MiCAH Parsons crossed the line with his Mike McCarthy comments. Let's get in here, guys. I'm going to enjoy talking about this one. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, thumbs up, like the video. Let's go. Well, guys, I'm not going to lie. Being that I am a #1 Eagles fan, I must admit, I enjoyed the Cowboys getting their ass kicked. But I will say it's not as fun when they're not at full strength. I do wish that Dak Prescott was fully healthy because I don't like to hear those Cowboys excuses. You know what? I want you full strength, us full strength, and may the best team win. Do I think that Dak Prescott is having a season-ending injury because he doesn't want the blame to be placed on him? And if I'm being honest, I think that Dak Prescott was pretty happy with what happened because it showed that, one, Jerry Jones really needs a competent quarterback to run that Dallas Cowboys system. And Dak was like, look at how you look without me because y'all scrutinize me so much. Look at this. And I got to say, they look terrible without Dak Prescott. So let's get into what Stephen A. Smith had to say about MiCAH Parsons. Even I didn't like this, guys. And I am a Eagles fan who is obviously we're rivals to the Cowboys. Now, I will admit, I don't know where this came from. I don't know if this was something that was chopped up to make it seem like something that it wasn't, but it didn't sound pleasant. But this is what MiCAH Parsons had to say. You want to win games and do great things with those types of legends who put in more time and work than Mike McCarthy ever did. Those are the kind of guys that I have so much sympathy and hurt for. Now, guys, in my opinion, if you are a Dallas Cowboy fans, I want you guys to listen to me clearly. As an Eagles fan, I don't want anything to do with MiCAH Parsons. This guy is bigger than the program. He likes to pretty much say, hey, I'm doing my job. Nobody else is. I think that the podcast is a huge distraction. And I get that he grew up in, Pennsylvania, near the Pittsburgh, or I can't remember which area. But this guy advocates for the Eagles so much. I'm like, damn, dude, like, I'm your rival. I don't want to be friends with you like that, okay? I'm old school. I don't know what's up with these new school players. They're overly nice to one another, okay? They ass kiss each other so much. It's just not a good look, okay? And for the life of me, I don't know why anyone hasn't approached MiCAH Parsons in the locker room. Where are the captains, right? Where are the leaders? I mean, yes, the talent is good, but I think that this guy's a bit overhyped. Is he overrated? In some ways, yes. He disappears in big moments, but MiCAH Parsons is a glorified linebacker. I don't know why they're trying to convince themselves that this guy is an edge rusher when they pretty much scheme him. They scheme his rushes, in my opinion. I think that he's undersized to be a DE, and I think that he needs to be a middle linebacker. I mean, I get it. The stars on the helmet, everything is going to be overly hyped. But I ask you guys this. You replace MiCAH Parsons right now, Nick Bosa, with Myles Garrett, TJ Watt. The Dallas Cowboys would literally soar. With that type of leadership, one, that type of tenacity, like off the edge, it'd be crazy. Now, replace MiCAH Parsons with the three people I just listed, and I think that MiCAH Parsons loses his job. I think that he becomes a bench rider. I really do. Because he flames out when it comes to any good teams or any teams that can literally rush at him. They hype this guy up so much too. He really does believe that he is Lawrence Taylor. Let's keep talking about the Mike McCarthy thing because I don't want to get sidetracked. Stephen A. Smith says MiCAH Parsons should not have said what he said. He was wrong. That's a line you don't cross when it comes to your teammates, and your teammates include the people you work with as well as the people you work for. You're MiCAH Parsons and you're having to see all of this, and it ain't just what Jerry's doing. It's also what the coach is doing and also how the coach might be acting towards cats because he's feeling the heat right now. I know MiCAH Parsons shouldn't have done that. I know that. But in the same breath, we ain't going to ask ourselves why. We just going to sit up there and just look at his words and just take it on face value and just act like this dude that had missed the previous 4 games just going to come out of his mouth, his first game back, and going to really just disrespect the coach like that. Isn't it an indication something else that's going on that's eroding before our very eyes in the big D? Interesting take there, Stephen A. Smith. I didn't think of it like that. Maybe it is a build-up, right? I mean, from what I heard, there's a lot of beef in that locker room. I mean, there are a lot of sides that are against each other. Players like this superstar player better than this superstar player. And I think that mentally, this is probably why Dak Prescott, I'm not trying to make any excuses for him, but this guy is holding a lot of things together, man. I mean, yes, at times Dak Prescott is not the best, but we got to give this guy kudos because this is kind of like the Lakers organization, if I'm being honest. It's all about the me narratives, right? I do think that MiCAH Parsons is a super big personality. He obviously loves to bandwagon the Eagles or other teams, mainly the Eagles. He likes to be, courtside at all these basketball games. And I just think that he's enjoying being a star. I really do. But there are certain things, in my opinion, you just don't come out and say. I get it. Maybe you and MiCAH Parsons, you and Mike McCarthy aren't seeing eye to eye for whatever reason I do not know. But, man, Mike McCarthy deals with a lot. Your GM, Jerry Jones, and the owner, Jerry Jones, he's not doing a good job of setting these coaches up. And he's not doing a good job of staying out of the way. I've never met a billionaire who literally has damn near everything in life except a Super Bowl in the past 30 years. I've never met an owner that has to be in the limelight like that. That's kind of hard to deal with as a coach. And regardless of how your coach is doing, you don't come out there and just say stuff like that, man. Like, damn, like I really do feel bad for Mike McCarthy because the talent is just not there. It's just not a good team. I mean, I know Bill Belichick could squeeze, all of the juice out of the lemons or make, lemonade out of, how it goes, right? But like, this isn't that situation. I mean, do I think that they will play better for a coach like, Bill Belichick? Yes. But will Jerry Jones truly allow that? You guys have a yes man as a head coach, and you guys don't have the talent. So MiCAH Parsons, I think that was kind of square, man. I think that was lame, dude. Like, I don't like Nick Sirianni at times, but I do respect how the players come out and support him. I don't know if it's true or not how they feel about Nick Sirianni, but they seem to always have his back. Okay, they seem to legit like to play for Nick Sirianni, despite his bonehead ass decisions that he makes, right? And we saw the one incident when Jalen Hurts came out and said, we have our moments, right? But I'd like to think that it's going to be like that with any quarterback and coach because they have to have some type of chemistry, camaraderie. And for MiCAH Parsons to do this, man, like I just thought that was lame. Like, you guys got blown out. CeeDee Lamb blaming the son. Stop making excuses, bro, and execute. We want to whoop y'all the right way, okay? I'm not here to advocate for the Cowboys to be better than the Eagles. Oh, no. But what I will do is say that Mike McCarthy, man, is a proven head coach. He has won a Super Bowl, and he takes a lot, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He takes a lot. Like, if he's not the guy, he's not the guy. But I just think that there are ways to do certain things. And MiCAH Parsons, being the diva that he is, disappearing the way that he often does, right? You got to be able to show up in those moments to have this type of cachet. Now, I get it. You do have cachet because you're MiCAH Parsons and number 11 from heaven. And people have done a great job of overhyping you. You got the podcast. This guy is a huge distraction in the locker room. I just couldn't be a veteran and sit back and look at some of the things that MiCAH Parsons has done and not pull him to the side and be like, hey, man, you need to chill that shit out. You need to chill it out, man. What do you guys think about Stephen A. Smith's points? Are they valid? Do you agree with MiCAH Parsons or disagree with MiCAH Parsons? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Yeah.